Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Tim Lincecum, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
What he's going to feature today, Matt, he's got the fastball, changeup, slider in his repertoire, and I'm sure we'll see all 3 of those pitches, but he'll use that changeup more as an out pitch, more so than maybe the slider.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He'll start things off now against Tim Lincecum. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little bouncer. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
Here's Starling Marte. Payoff pitch now from Lincecum. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The 1-1 from Lincecum. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either, but, man, they're coming out the chute. First pitch fastball, they're probably swinging.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Well, Diaz.
Stepping in now, Manuel Diaz. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Batting fourth, first baseman, David Ortiz.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. A runner on first with two away. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Well, here you are, game two. You try to get into somewhat of a routine. You know, game one, you got so many people opening day throwing out first pitch, ceremony for dignitaries, you name it. That's not the real flow to a game. Now game two, even though you're on the road, you want to try to get into a little bit of a routine, and maybe that'll help them win this game.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Mercer will make the play for the final out. One left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's Lincecum now on 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. One down.
All right, time for an adjusted defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Number 55.
And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Lincecum. 2 up, 2 down.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Now at the plate, David Freese. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up, because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback. Old school Cervelli.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Bottom of the second here with no score. swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Digging in now, number 11. He'll take his first hacks here. Cole into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now Lincecum's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Francisco.
Here's the catcher,
Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 3-1 coming from Lincecum. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Lincecum with a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. On the ground up the middle. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Striding in, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Riding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
In now, Manuel Diaz. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. Into the box, David Ortiz. Line towards center field. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Standing in now, number 61. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Marte rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 61 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Josh Bell goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 2-2 from Lincecum. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another chance. Gregory Polanco. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 1-1. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Pirates 1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Marte sprinting after it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take it is Mercer for the first out.
Now batting, number 11.
At the plate, number 11. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. That one's in there, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Man, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Harold, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 from Lincecum. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
At the plate, Jordy Mercer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Josh Harrison stands in, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
For Pittsburgh, left fielder Starling Marte.
Digging in and looking for more, Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And Lincecum about to make his 74th pitch of the evening. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Pirates. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runners off for second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts posts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down here 5-1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another full count pitch home. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco is after it. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And now this is bobbled out in center.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Digging in once again, Manuel Diaz. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Bradley rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stephen Brault is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Stephen Brault.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. This is pulled into right. Polanco will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 6-1 Boston. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 61, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Count is 1-2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Now Lincecum's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a very good inning there for Tim Lincecum. 6-1 our score. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. In there, and it's full 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Freeze with it over at third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, David Freese. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-1 from Lincecum. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ballgame. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. A couple of walks for him thus far. 2 out with the man at first. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. They trail 6-1.
7th inning stretch.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Manuel Diaz. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Hit to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Josh Harrison stands in. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter.
Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Ready once again, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit well on the ground to first. Ortiz scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 61.
Striding in once again, number 61. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready for another shot now. David Ortiz. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-1 on its way. Popped up. Freeze on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The 3-1 coming from Lincecum. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley going back on it, and it bangs off the monster. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third, and he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the ninth as it's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. A changeup over the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, David Freese. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Now Lincecum's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, Matt, with the runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting a ground ball to somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the ball in play.
In now, Gregory Polanco. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And he's safe. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a costly mistake, to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to 2nd and 3rd, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. And now Jonathan Papelbon will start to stretch it out in the Boston bullpen. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Tim Lincecum gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Garrett Cole permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
6 runs, 10 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.